The following program may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. All You Can Eat with the Kentucky Buffet is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of All You Can Eat with the Kentucky Buffet. I am your host Alex Castle, my partner Matt Cage. You're going to be doing that this whole time. Making noise with that bag.
Miles!
Why don't you just I feel like instead of salsa, you should just have like hot sauce putting on.
I called some Mexican kid a beaner tonight. That's how I am. That's how I roll.
Huh.
Roll.
So Larry Dallas sent us some items to sponsor All You Can Eat this week.
Got salt in my eye.
Huh, okay.
This is kind of familiar. You know, Larry Dallas, he gets salt in his eye.
All the time.
Sure.
Our first sponsor is...
He sent us this anime fest bleach. Look. Only watch anime. And
bleep that. Bleep. You don't have to bleep if you. Well, bleep, but make sure you bleep the name that he said too. Bleep
like
that.
the only person that I know that watches this, I'm not gonna. Should I embarrass him on live television on YouTube? Not Larry Dallas, but
I don't know. Oh no,
can I embarrass him without saying who it is?
We've already told that story.
Really?
It gets him there.
Okay.
He off to it.
Well, Larry Dallas, I don't like your
Eric
anime.
off the microphone.
I have it on good authority. He does. I have it on good authority that you like hentai porn. That's disgusting. So.
Our other sponsor is actually way better. Like, this one's not bad, so I might have to, like, take back all the bad shit that I said about Larry Dallas. He sent us a Nintendo 3DS. So, I'm gonna, hopefully, like, I don't know if he sent any games. Maybe it's got, like, games.
Well, that was kind of you. Really?
What? You sent me an empty box? You motherfucker! When I see you, Larry Dallas.
That's what I think of you.
Alright.
And I'm sure you're used to having used paper towels thrown at your face too.
When I see you, I'm going to pound your face in like people normally pound your ass in. Mm-hmm. I said it. Moving on. Over the weekend, we had the first ever, very, very special live edition of All You Can Eat with the Kentucky Buffet.
Hashtag tag team.
Yes. It was at St. Louis Anarchy. And our guest was, he doesn't have Twitter.
No.
Picture, maybe just picture. Oh, we go to the video. Here we go to the video. Right? Our guest was Alex Shelley of the Motor City Machine Guns. And yeah, but we're not going to show you that now. It was live. It is on the DVD, St. Louis Anarchy War of Attrition, which will be available sometime in the future. So that'll probably be like a good Christmas present for the fan of the Kentucky Buffet.
We wrestled Gunnar Franks in some black whore.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that happened, I guess. But speaking of black
whores.
Yeah. Well, we put Storm over here by you because you're both Italian.
Look, I would have ravaged Halle Berry's. Her.
Wow. Her udders.
They're pendulous.
Huh. And then there's a couple X-Men here doing. Yep, that's happening. Yeah, so pick up St. Louis Anarchy, War of Attrition. Check out live All You Can Eat with Kentucky Buffet and Alex Shelley. We got some questions this week from Fire Guy 316. What is the theme song for All You Can Eat? It is the Kentucky Buffet theme song. Overnight Sensation by Firehouse. There's no joke there. That's what it is.
He uses some fest by A Day to Remember Now, who actually is one of my favorite bands. But, you know, he's all, you know, Beyonce independent women now, you know, doing his own thing with his own theme song. I'm using it, so it's my song. Oh, single lady, oh, single lady. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. If you like it, then... This is happening right now. Hashtag straight males. Give me a chip, please. Continue with the question.
Our second question, from the Brototype.
That's just...
Dear Matt Cage, have you ever mistaken Alex Castle for a broad?
all the time. Mother has more shoes than my mother. He spends all his time in the bathroom doing his hair. I mean, he's got a I mean, he does. And that's fine. You know, I'm no stranger to having best friends that are girls. You know, I've got some, you know, but I'm not gonna you. This isn't When Harry Met Sally or anything. Alright? You might want that. It's straight male. Tweeting about how good looking Adam Cole is and stuff.
Look, if you don't think Adam Cole is good look, hold on. That is a handsome man, okay? That is a pretty man.
You'd Bradshaw that ass.
Jacobs was gonna Bradshaw that ass.
But you would.
No, I wouldn't, but Jimmy Jacobs
you.
would. He's a handsome man, I'm just saying. Hashtag straight male.
Hashtag just saying.
See, and that's proper use of a hashtag. See, because I use that anytime I tweet something that's kind of questionable or kind of gay or kind of like Larry Dallas, right? So,
I bet you Larry Dallas off to Adam Cole.
That I could see that. I could see.
Listen,
I mean, but hold on. Okay, of all the things we've accused Larry Dallas of being gay of and gay for, like that's probably like the most acceptable one out of all of them.
But it's Larry Dallas, so it's shameful. Listen at it. Okay, he off to him listening to his Best of the Backstreet Boys. You know, off to I Want It That Way because he wants it that way. Moving on.
That's all the questions we have. One thing I want to talk about today, before we get to Matt Cage's match of the week here, I watched the movie Space Jam today.
Everybody get up. It's time.
Yeah, and it's awesome, right? Like, I agree with Danny Cannon, like second only to The Lion King in animated film. But in the first 12 minutes of this movie, there is like a cartoon character smoking a cigar. There's Elmer Fudd, like, shotgun just to Bugs Bunny's head, gonna blow his head off, right? And it's just like, it's an animated movie. Like, 1996 was a far different time than today. Because you couldn't get away with that today. Like, you ever seen all those old racist Looney Tunes where like they have like the Chinese people with like the giant buck teeth and they don't like talk, they just they do that and it's really, really racist. You're gonna have to bleep my face when I just did that because that's racist and we'll get letters or something. What the are you doing?
I don't know, I'm trying to make some sort of lesbian HLA.
That's right there. Look at the...
I've been trying to do this for 3 minutes. Wait a minute. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes?
We got 3 minutes and we're out of here.
Eric Bischoff had to get in the microphone gimmick. Oh, Larry Dallas. Moving on. Continue.
Well, now I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to... Actually, before I do this, before I give you any kind of time here, we haven't done it yet, so...
Facebook, Born Spring, Words with Friends, picture of Layla's ass. I was going to cue a picture of Larry Dallas off to Adam Cole.
I thought he was going to cue a picture of Adam Cole's ass.
No, because the only picture of Adam Cole's ass probably exists is Jimmy Jacobs Bradshawing it. And we can't have that. It's plain ass or no ass at all.
I considered doing a segment that was going to be the tweet of the week. And I was just gonna,
We can't do
the
that,
one
'cause that's ripping
the
off.
one that was like, what?
Zach Ryder.
Oh, he does that?
Motherfucker ripped off our shit. But we're not uncouth like you. We won't rip off your shit.
What did he rip off? I haven't seen
He does tweet of the week, except it's like the "Are you serious, bro?" fest or whatever.
Well, I don't want to do that then. I just wanted an excuse to talk about funny things that somebody tweeted, like Nick Manowar last night, in all caps, screaming at Reed Bentley, "I gave you my Funyuns, motherfucker, f*** you!" And it was just really,
Hashtag
really,
shoot.
like, it's the hardest I've ever laughed at a tweet.
Cookie Crisp. That's what that reminded me of. And now for this week's episode of Matt Cage's Match of the Week. I am a connoisseur of all things wrestling. I love watching all things wrestling. I don't like watching various people's matches, but I like all wrestling.
Now, is this a match that you saw on Tape Rat Tuesday?
It was, because I watched it on Tape Rat Tuesday.
See, that's the new thing. Tape Rat Tuesday. See, you hashtag Tape Rat Tuesday, right there. Right? And you post a match that maybe you think people haven't seen or that everybody needs to see, something that's different or something people can study from, something like that. And then no one will ever have the excuse of, oh, well, I don't know who to watch. I don't know what they're, I only watch what's on TV. You don't have that excuse because all you got to do is search that hashtag. Stop doing whatever the it is.
I'll take them both. I'm hardcore.
Search that. Now your match.
I watched Rob Van Dam versus Kurt Angle from SmackDown in 2001. Kurt Angle was a WWF champion, and I'm not a big fan of Rob Van Dam, but I thought it was a hell of a match. And it was back in the day.
Rob Van Dam!
Shut that up. Cut that off.
Oh, show!
Seriously, stop that.
Connor!
It was back in the days when matches weren't so predictable. Like, together, you'll help me out here. We watched Randy Orton versus a heel. Randy Orton gets his comeback. It is clothesline, duck the line, power slam, erratic movements, and some other fest. I mean, John Cena, duck the line, shoulder tackle, duck the whatever the that's supposed to be, bomb.
Bleep that.
5-knuckle shuffle. Dustin. You remember he used to pump up his shoes, whatever.
That was awesome. I used to like John Cena when he would do when he rapped.
That was like 10 years ago. But anyway,
When he rapped though, I had a John Cena shirt back then.
I had the visor.
I didn't have that, but I had the one that had the WW logo on it.
I had the
Like a
Ruck
baseball
Fools shirt. You remember that?
I never had that one.
It was supposed to be edgy, but it wasn't really edgy.
But that one was bad.
It was supposed to be edgy, and then you saw it and it was like, oh, it's kind of edgy, so I'm going to wear it. But it wasn't really that edgy, but everyone else thought that you were edgy.
People say
But then I wore my Edge shirt that said sex and violence, and I reached my utmost edginess.
People say that my matches are edgy.
I don't know. But Rob Van Dam versus Kurt Angle, I've never been that big of a fan of Rob Van Dam. I always thought he took the buckles like a but Kurt Angle.
He took the pile driver though, like a man.
But Kurt Angle was excellent. And RVD was stiff. Busted his mouth open. Kurt Angle was just bleeding. It looked like he got his and just bleeding the whole match. And I mean, it was something. And then, he won because he was a champion. And there was no way in hell that Vince was having RVD. Look what you did, you little jerk! There was no way Vince was going to have RVD go over and win or anything, So, match of the week. Look it up on YouTube, motherfuckers. Have some chips here.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of All You Can Eat the Kentucky Buffet. Until next time, I have been your host, Alex Castle, my partner, Matt Cage.
My whore's not Angelus Lane.
Oh, not... You said that right as I went like this.
Well, she's not my whore.
She's not talking and I'm not introducing her.
Aren't you someone else's whore? I'm not saying you're a whore, but you are someone else's whore. Smile for the camera.
Okay. Well, until next time, this has been All You Can Eat.
Stop!
Hammer time. No? No hammer time?
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music.
And then he spent all of his money